What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NHL plays today over on PrizePicks. We've been cursing these videos as of late, man. We fell short in yesterday's NFL video. We went 1-1. I posted one other NFL play yesterday in the DubClub, and of course it cashed. First 7x, you guys can see here, 50 to 350. On top of that, in the DubClub yesterday, dude, it was insane. We cashed a 19x lotto right here, 50 to 950. We cashed this lotto here, 50 to 390. We cashed 50 to 180. We cashed 50 to 350, like I showed off earlier in the NFL, 50 to 300 in the NHL, as well as 50 to 200 right there. We had 6 winners yesterday for almost $2,000, I think, in winners. It was insane, nearly $2,000 in winners. DubClub had a day yesterday. You can just tell by the reactions, how much people were just absolutely loving how many winners that we had. You see the premium winners tab too, everyone adding me, just, good work, good shit, you're the go, all that different stuff, because we friggin' had a day yesterday, man. But that being said, let's get back on track in these videos, man. Let's get a winner under our belts here in these free play videos. I don't know what it's been. DubClub's been cashing left and right, profit after profitable day. Videos have not been the same. However, we're going with an NHL video today, and I'm feeling pretty damn good about these offenses that I'm backing today. So these guys are on some very good spots. It's a little bit of a simpler entry, but is going to be very good value, like compared to books out there. So hopefully we can cash out with a nice little free play winner tonight. But if you guys want a bonus play in tomorrow's video, be sure to leave a like on this video, because if we get to 125 likes, I'll drop a bonus play in tomorrow's NFL video for you guys. And while you're down and leaving a like, you may as well also subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. That way you don't miss out on future videos from me, and you can get in before these lines get bumped or get removed. Now, again, don't miss out. Check out the DubClub. It is 50% off with the link available in my description. It gets you access to the next month for 50% off. You could also get 60% off of the next 3 months with the link available in my description as well. The DubClub gives you access to all of my plays and my Discord community. You guys can see here some of the winners we've had from like MLB season here, like 50 to $2,000. I'm not sure why it's not loading, but you guys can kind of see it there. 50 to $2,000. You guys can see all the different testimonies from guys that have been in the DubClub and just been able to cash out with me. It truly is a good place to be. Just when you join DubClub, connect your Discord to DubClub. That way you get to take advantage of all these different perks. Like who's the correlation tab, where you'll find all these winners here. We had nearly $2,000 in winners yesterday, man. I'm telling you guys, we are cashing out left and right in the DubClub. Community chat. You can talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on. If you add me in the chat, I usually respond to you guys really fast, like within 30 minutes for the most part. Contributors, you have all their plays as well, where that's 6 minutes from Kev. You have some nerd alerts, some esports. You have some soccer, some WNBA, some of Asmi's golf plays as well. Again, it truly is a good place to be. So come join us if you guys have not already. 50% off with the link available in my description. Get in right now with that discount. With that being said, though, let's get to these free plays. Make sure to play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe to the channel with the notifications on if you have not already. And let's get to these plays. The first play I like on the PrizePicks board, we're going with a point stack today. And speaking of point, we're going with Braden Point. We're going with Braden Point to have a point today. Points in his name, he better have a freaking point. You also have Nikita Kucherov to have a point today as well. Going with the line stack here from the Tampa Bay Lightning. So Braden Point and Kucherov to both have a point. Braden Point here, he's had a point in 3 out of 4 games this year, while Kucherov has had a point in only 1 or 2 out of 4 games. And you're probably looking at Kucherov like he's a goblin. He should be hitting at least 3 out of 4 games. But Kucherov, man, he is him. If you guys know nothing about the NHL, Kucherov is him. And if you don't know anything about the NHL too, I'm going to explain a little bit later in the video kind of how points work and why this is such a good method to use and why we were able to cash out for $2,000 yesterday. It's because of this type of method right here they've been using to exploit PrizePicks, basically. But if you look at Kucherov here, he's been over only 2 out of 4 games this year. Last year, over in 81% of games. Kucherov is him, man, and who doesn't love a little bit of Kuch? Braden Point, on the other hand, has been over this line in 67% of games last year. But Tampa Bay here is going to be on the road. So in the road games last year, he was a little bit worse. Kucherov on the road last year was, again, a little bit worse, but still 78% hit rate. However, they get to play Detroit, who's been not the best matchup this year. They allow 4.8 assists allowed per game, 2.8 goals allowed per game, but they're really not that great. And they're not going to stay like at those numbers the entire year, I don't think. Braden Point last year in wins went over in 79% of games, well 80%, 79% in away games. While Nikita Kucherov, on the other hand, went over this line in 94% of wins on the road, and just overall wins last year, 96% of games. But he's 0 for 1 this year. They had 4 goals, and he somehow did not have a point, which is insane, by the way. If you know nothing about hockey and nothing about Nikita Kucherov, it is insane that Tampa Bay scored 4 goals, and he did not even have a point. That's insanity. But if you don't know what a point is in hockey, basically, and I'm explaining why this method is so good, right? Because a point in hockey is basically a goal or an assist. And for every goal that is scored, there's up to 2 assists given out, like the 2 most recent players from that team to touch the puck. So if Kucherov passes to Jake Netzel and he passes it to Braden Point and he scores, Kucherov gets a point there, and as well as Braden Point. Point and Kucherov both get a point, despite Kucherov not even being the one that passed it to Braden Point. Like, that's how good this method is, right? Because we can only the Tampa Bay Lightning can score 1 single goal today, and if it's Braden Point and Kucherov on that goal, that 1 single goal, we cash just like that. Like, that's how good this method is and how exploitable it is, especially when PrizePicks is giving us the type of payout that they are offering on these types of plays. So, Braden Point, Nikita Kucherov, love both these guys for a point tonight on the road, being very favored against Detroit. Now, before we get to my next play in this video, if you guys have not already seen Rebet, it is one of the newer apps out there, and it's a very cool app at that. There's so many different states that this is available in, and what's so cool about this app is you can actually pick the spread, the money line, and the total for some of these teams, whether that's the NHL or the NBA, the NFL, it really doesn't matter. And of course, you also have players on the board too, right? So if you like, John Carlson shots on goal today or whatever, you can find that. If you like him for a point, you can find that here over on Rebet. It's a very cool app, and it's available in most states, like I said. If you want to join, use my promo code DOMG when signing up for a $100 purchase match when joining Rebet. Now, getting to the next play in this video here, we're going to head over to the points category yet again because we're continuing our point stack here. We're going to go with Clayton Keller to have a point today against San Jose, as well as Nick Schmaltz to have a point today, who I absolutely love to have a point today. So we're going with these 4 guys to have a point, right? So we're going with 4 Goblins, and I'm going to tell you right now, this payout is going to be very low, and you're probably thinking I'm crazy because you need 4 players to do their job just to get a low payout, but it's extremely correlated between these. It's basically just using 2 plays. It's basically a 2-man at that point, but it pays out 3.4x on PrizePicks. Very worth it, though, in my opinion. I'm telling you guys, put this into DK, the sports book, and see what type of payout that you get. PrizePicks is going to pay out more, which is very, very rare. You go ahead and look for, like, Nick Schmaltz shots on goal here. If you take him on over on PrizePicks compared to DK, DK is going to give you the better payout 100% of the time nearly. So it's very rare to get a better payout on PrizePicks than a book out there. But with these types of methods that I'm running in the DubClub, you will get that. Anyways, Clayton Keller here. He's had a point in only 1 game this year. He had covered 1 game, which was against Colorado. He even missed against Chicago there. I'll explain that in a second. Nick Schmaltz, though, has had a point in 3 out of 4 games. So not too much correlation between them this year, right? They both went over against Colorado, but went under together, at least. They both went under. They both didn't go under, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. Keller went under in these 3 games there. But there's some extreme correlation still between these guys, right? Because they play in the same line, right? I mean, you have Clayton Keller at left wing and Nick Schmaltz at right wing. First power play unit, though, they also play in the same power play line, with Schmaltz being the right wing and Keller being the right defenseman. Now, San Jose, they've been very, very bad this year, right? They allowed 9.3 assists allowed per game and 5.3 goals allowed per game, which is the most in the NHL by a long shot. They have been terrible this year, and they're giving up a ton of goals, and they have injured defensemen. Utah should destroy them today, man. I'd be surprised if they didn't. And on top of that, they're at home tonight. Clayton Keller last year was over in 72% of games. Wins last year, 92%. Wins at home, 100% of games. 100% hit rate for Clayton Keller at home in wins. They are at home, and they are a massive favorites today, and they have the number 1 possible matchup here in San Jose. Clayton Keller's in a great spot, right? I don't care that this man has only been over in 1 single game this year. I'd be very surprised if Clayton Keller did not go over his points today, right? If he did not have a point. Nick Schmaltz here, last year, went over in 57% of games, so a bit of a lower hit rate. In wins last year, goes all the way up to 71%. Wins at home, 78%, and again, he has the number 1 matchup now. Against San Jose last year, he covered in all 3 games. Clayton Keller against San Jose last year, covered in all 3 games. Great spot for both these guys right here. I think they're in an amazing spot. Being at home, massive favorites against the number 1 possible matchup. Give me Keller and Schmaltz here. Give me Point and give me the Cooch here. Love spot for all 4 of these guys, man. 3.4x on PrizePicks, feeling very good about this entry today, but sticking with no more than 1 unit, right? So we're gonna run 1 unit on these plays. Bad run on these videos, but I'm really hoping today is the day that they turn right around, and I'm feeling pretty good about this right here. So 3.4x here between these 4 guys. Let's run it, and let's hopefully end up cashing. Play responsibly. Again, if you guys want more plays from me, join the DubClub. It is 50% off with the link available in my description. We had so many winners yesterday, man. 19x right there. We had what was this even? Like, I don't remember what this was. 7.8x maybe right there. Which, again, lower payout, all green. Like, as you guys can see there, these point stacks. They're insane. You have this winner right there, of course, 50 to 180, 50 to 350, 50 to 300, 50 to 200. We had nearly 2 grand in winners yesterday, man. It was insane. So come join us right now. Just ask me any questions too, no matter what it is. If you have a question about one of my plays, if you have questions about strategy, just ask me in the community chat. Just at me, and I'll respond to you guys usually pretty fast. So truly is a good place to be. I truly believe that I have the best DubClub out there by far for the price point, how much I'm actually attentive to you guys, how much I actually talk to you guys. A lot of guys out there just get your money to get in the DubClub, just post your plays, don't even talk to you or do anything. The community that's offered, we really do have a lot of guys in there. We have contributors posting actual winning plays. And of course, how much that we win. I truly believe that I have the best DubClub out there. So come join us if you guys have not already. Link is available in my description. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video with some more NFL plays. Thank you for watching. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. Best of luck. If you want to submit or $5,000 profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.